Enemies of the Digidestined features villains that were seen throughout Digimon Adventure 1 in the Digimon trading card game. A lot of these Digimon have some minor support throughout other lines in the miscellaneous category, but I figured it'd be more fun to do a video like this. Without further ado, let's unleash some evil. Kakatorimon makes another return into the Digimon trading card game. While its last incarnation was 3 cost and a 2 Digivolve, the newest version gets slightly more expensive and has jamming. Overall, a great attacker for a sealed environment. But anywhere else? Nah. Next up is Tyrannomon. This Digimon faced off against Piximon in Adventure 1, and has a start of main that until the end of the turn, when this Digimon would Digivolve into a card with Tyrannomon in its name, or a Dinosaur Ceratopsian trait, reduce the Digivolution cost by 1. Meaning you could Digivolve into it in the raise, and then utilize the main effect next turn. It also has an end of turn once per turn effect, that if this Digimon has Tyrannomon in its name or Dinosaur Ceratopsian in its traits, you get Pseudo Blitz. Meaning if you Digivolve into BT14 Metal Tyrannomon, suspend an opponent's Digimon, and then attack. Megadramon is another red level 5 Digimon that drops in for some fun. A lower cost for playing and standard 3 to Digivolve into, this Digimon has a simple when attacking once per turn effect that deletes one of your opponent's Digimon with 5000 DP or less. It could very well be possible one of in Machinedramon and Chaosdramon decks, but otherwise it's a decent level 5 to pull and sealed for its on-play cost. Gesomon makes its second appearance. Although no inheritable, this Digimon has a simple when attacking effect that lets you choose one Digivolution card under one of your opponent's Digimon and trash it. Then return one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon with no Digivolution cards to its owner's hand. Honestly, in combination with Gomamon and Joe cards, this is actually a fairly decent level 4. Even if it gets deleted, you can still utilize the Gomamon effect to play itself back out. Xiaomon has a simple evade which, like Sayakomon, could be a body that sticks when you really need it. As for Marine Devimon, this evil Digimon makes a brief appearance in Adventure 2. Its stats are identical to that of Megadramon, but unlike Megadramon has an on-play and when Digivolving effect that returns all level 3 Digimon to their owner's respective hands. That's right, even your own. Frankly, because Rookie Rush isn't as common, I don't see a use for this. But for sealed, it's just another level 5 to help climb into. Do keep in mind though, this is a pretty good card against Commandramon. Shogungeckomon makes his grand appearance. A Digimon with blocker, and an all turns effect that if a Digivolution source is trashed from your opponent's Digimon, this Digimon cannot be deleted by battle through your opponent's turn. An impressive level 5 Digimon that makes use from the Otamamon and Gekkomons I covered in the previous video. This will arguably be one of the best cards to pull in a sealed format, in combination with any other blue cards that trash sources. Otherwise, you'll have to remove it via option cards, and who wants to bank on that? Moving to Etemon, this Digimon adds another level of support for Sukamon decks moving forward. While its Digivolution cost is 4 from a yellow Digimon, it's 3 from a level 4 Digimon with Sukamon in its name. In Security, if you have 3 or more cards with Sukamon in their name in your trash, you may play one level 6 Digimon card with Etemon in its name from your hand without paying the cost. The King just got a lot better. But the best part about this card is if you Digivolved in the raise and promote out, you can attack and its on deletion puts it at the bottom of your security. Meaning this could play your Metal Etemon from BT11, and out comes King Sukamon later. As for Kuwagamon, this Digimon has made yet another return, and like Kakatorimon is a simple jammer. While not crazy, it could be a chip damage in conjunction with Grandest decks before Digivolving over with Kuwagamon X and into a level 5. Though I'd argue this strategy is still risky. Dokugumon also returns with an on-play and when Digivolving effect that suspends one of your opponent's Digimon. Then all of your opponent's Digimon with 5000 DP or less don't unsuspend during your opponent's next unsuspend phase. It's good stun for a sealed format, but again, I don't think it's too crazy in the competitive meta scene. Vegimon on play and when Digivolving lets you return one Digimon card from your opponent's trash to the top of their deck and gain 1 memory. Effectively, this is a decent Digivolve for black in that you could return and counter certain purple Digimon, since the upcoming meta will be strongly favoring purple. While you do put that Digimon back to their hand next turn, this provides some ability to Digivolve for cheap in black, something that it's really never been able to do. Honestly a huge fan of this card in sealed, and potentially competitive play. Datamon is a cheap cost to play and cheap to Digivolve into. This is a great substitute for Waru Munzemon and a top contender for sealed. Considering this Digimon can't be deleted by your opponent's card effects, it can get around a lot of removal. That being said, Bounce, Digivolve, and suspending it are ways to get rid of it, assuming you're attacking over it. Kind of wish it had an inheritable because it'd be nutty in Machinedramon decks. And finally, for his first grand appearance, Vademon. Vademon also has an on-play when Digivolving effect, like some of these Digimon that reveal the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. And then, you get a Digivolve 1 for each Digimon card revealed among them. Return the revealed cards to the top or bottom. This is some new disruption that frankly I'm happy Bandai introduced, because not only does it give you knowledge, but you could leave them on top for them to draw into, or if they're hurting for a rookie, reorganize it in a way that makes it so they don't draw the rookie. But now to finish up the villains with Purple Digimon. Gesomon is a level 3 Digimon with a simple inheritable of on deletion, gain 1 memory. This Digimon is exactly like Tsukaimon from BT3, and gives another chance for you to have that memory gain if you're looking for it. As for the main villain of Adventure 1 through its first arc, it's Devimon. This Digimon has an on-play when attacking effect that forces you to mandatory trash the top 3 cards of your deck. Your turn, this Digimon gets plus 1000 DP for every 3 cards in your trash. In a trash-oriented deck, you could have an 8000 DP level 4 on turn 2. On deletion, you get to, like all Devimon effects, trash 1 card in your opponent's hand without looking. It's not crazy, but I wonder if there's a way to make purple aggro a thing with Fallen Angels. Alas, this is where the set review video ends with Darkwing's Delusion. Not sure if this card will be English translated something else, but Deathclaw's already been taken. This 1-cost option card trashes the top 3 cards of your deck. Then one of your Digimon with Devimon in its name gets security attack plus 1 for the turn. Now I'm curious if you could make a janky Devimon Etemon deck with this, considering this option card adds extra aggression. On the downside, this does not have an inherent trash effect, which honestly could have made it over the top. In general, the villains of the Digimon series have quite a few new mechanics and introduce ways for players to disrupt their opponent's strategies. And while Japan's preliminary results showed a heavy skew towards purple, which cards did you enjoy most? And again, which do you see yourself playing even if they aren't competitive? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you on miscellaneous cards of the set, before closing it out with Digimon Seekers. This is DIGI-PANDA, logging out.